Hi everyone, this is Intuitive Edge, where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. This is an episode of Celebrity Spotlight where we focus on prominent people in the news. Today we're going to look at Barack Obama. Judicial Watch, specifically, recently found FBI testimony that Hillary's emails were found at the Obama White House. Now, why is this important and why is this being dragged out into the news and why is this suddenly front and center? This is key because Barack Obama denied knowing anything about Hillary's server. So if this is true, that this is coming out, that emails were sent to the president from that server, then that creates a problem for Barack Obama. So let's take a look at this situation, see if this is going to impact the president, the former president, or how it's going to impact him if it does, or what's going to be taking place with that. So the first card we have the Death card. This is the card of transformation in the tarot. This means radical change, big life-altering change. So this is telling me that this is actually a pretty big deal. So the Death card comes up as the issue. First card out, it means it's a big deal, a big issue, or it will become such in the news. That's probably why it's starting to come out now, but this may turn into something bigger. We'll see. Second card out is the Chariot. No, well, first of all, I should probably show you guys these as they come out. This is the Death card. This is my Ocean Tarot deck. All right, second card out. This is the card that is the obstacle, the card that crosses. We have the Chariot. This is also a major arcana. So right off the bat, we have two major arcanas. Major arcanas in the tarot take on more weight in the reading. When those cards come out, it says these are important issues. Okay, this is what you need to pay attention to. So we have the Chariot, movement, things happening. So this is the in the position of the obstacle. So what obstacle is Mr. Obama facing? Well, there's movement. So the possibility of this coming out in the news, or this movement, this energy of things coming out, things happening with this topic, is somehow an obstacle. Okay, maybe that's something that maybe he doesn't want coming out in the news. Okay, this is presenting an obstacle for him. Okay. Third card, kind of what's coming into view. Well, that's interesting. We have the Four of Cups. This is keyword boredom. Now, in the traditional tarot deck, the Four of Cups is a card of, it can be like refusal, or being like you're either depressed, it can be boredom, but I take it as like a refusal, like not wanting to look at something or have something that you're not wanting to face. Okay. It can be boredom, or depression, that kind of feeling, that energy. That's what's coming into view. So that's very interesting. I might need to look at the other cards to kind of get the full picture of how that plays into this. So let's keep going. The fourth card out, this is in the position of what's hidden from you. What don't we know? Now we've got activity. This is the Knight of Wands. The key word is activity. Now, on this being in the position of what's hidden from view, it tells me that there's something going on behind the scenes, some activity happening with this. When I look at this card, I'm focused in. Okay, for those of you that are new to my channel, the way I read tarot cards is I blend the card, the meaning of the card, traditional meaning, with my own interpretation. So when I look at the card, there will be something that stands out, like a little piece of the card. Maybe could be just something in the artwork that I'm drawn to, and it's like I have to pay attention to that. And usually if I focus in on it, then I get a message as to what that's saying, or what the deeper meaning is. So, and I feel a lot of energy on this Knight of Wands, this activity card that is in the position of what's hidden from view. What I see with this, And again, I'll probably have to show this to you again, just so you can see what I'm looking at. I'm focused in on the wand and the little seahorse, and I am feeling like wanting to pass off, having a wand, like you're passing the torch, you're wanting to give information or something to someone else, or activity with communicating with somebody else. Now, the other thing I'm focused on, for some reason, is this piece of cloth on his arm. I was drawn to that, and not sure what I'm seeing with that, but the fact that it's kind of like a remnant of clothing. That's what it looks like. And it's kind of in tatters. So I don't know if that's saying that there's, and it's also hooked to his arm. And I don't know if that's like saying like something you were wearing is now in tatters and it's hooked to your arm. Okay, bear with me, guys. I have to sometimes process this out because I think there's a message in it and I have to kind of work it out. So sometimes I pause the video and do that on my own time, so I don't everybody's like, what is she getting? It's like, I don't know yet. But it's coming to me, okay? But there's more on this, and then I will probably pause the video and then be right back and tell you what I'm getting, okay? But there's more on this picture. This picture here, I was drawn to this hook, the shape. And I saw like this when you're fishing and you've got this hook, and the hook whoosh, I just feel like he's on the hook. That kind of came to me. It's like he's on the hook. So I think this is something that kind of, it's probably somehow it's going to affect the former president. It's like he's on the hook for this. Okay, all right. So back to this again. So I see this cloth, like, to me this is like, this arm is wanting to pass off this information or communicate with somebody. This is like holding that arm back, like not being able to communicate. There's activity in that area, wanting to communicate and pass something to someone, and like this arm is like being like held back. And then I just see that hook like whoosh, like pulling it out completely. So okay, sorry for what that's worth. I know that probably sounds choppy, but that's just the imagery I'm getting. So we'll see how that plays out, and maybe we'll get some more clarity on what that means. All right, next card we have that this is in the position of the past. This is the energy that's leaving. What's going away? Now we have a new beginning card, the prosperity card, the Ace of Pentacles. Now having that energy leaving, so this is like positive energy, prosperity, things going your way, getting a new beginning. That's kind of fading to the background. Okay, and when I look at the past in this particular spread, the Celtic Cross, I look at the past, moving through the current situation with the obstacle gets you to the future. I look at the bridge, and so the next card over is the future card. Okay, this is the future card. This is the Tower. Tower, keyword is destruction. The Tower is when things kind of fall apart. Can be calamity. It can be, you've got that Death card. That is a powerful card of transformation to begin with. You've got the Chariot on top, meaning definite movement that is an obstacle that you have to overcome. And then you've got this Destruction card in the future position. So those three cards on the issue and the future tell me that there's a lot going on with this. It's a big deal, even if people may not think it's a big deal. Oh, Hillary's email's a big deal. I think this is a big deal. It could have greater, far-reaching implications. down the road, and it could drag Mr. Obama, perhaps. He may be facing, he may have to answer. He may have to say, answer as to, why, you said you didn't know that Hillary had a private server, and yet those emails were found at the official office of the president when you were in office. So he may have to answer for that. And that could cause some, issues, problems. I don't know. But to have that destruction card tells me this is a big deal. And it probably is going to end at least with some uncomfortable, possibly, situations, at least having to maybe give an account. Trying to be nice with that, okay? But that's what I see, all right? So I think that's it. Underneath, we have the Queen of Cups. That's just a card of emotional sensitivity, being in tune. Okay, feelings, emotions playing a role in this somehow. And we'll see what that activity card was or how that's going to play out. Whether that being on the hook for this is going to play out in the news, but we'll see. Okay, all right, I think that's all I have for this. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you like to leave a like, and we'll catch you next time. This is Intuitive Edge. Bye for now.